Inspired by the success of companies like Oscar Mayer, he wanted to build a massive sausage empire. The 1893 Chicago World's Fair was his goldmine. His business, built on things like pig snouts and tails, but his queen, Louise, wasn't happy. She had begged him not to put all their savings into one massive factory. She wanted him to invest a smaller amount and diversify the rest. The Sausage King won the argument, but Louise never let him forget it. Even as profits soared, she constantly chided him for pouring everything back into the plant. Adolph tried to appease her by building a lavish home, a short distance from the factory, so she wouldn't have to live with the smell of curing meat. But the nagging continued, and for good reason. From 1894 to 1896, things took a turn. Luetgert later admitted, "I had built my factory for running a business too large for the capital I had." The massive expenses started eating away the profits. The "I told you so" arguments between the king and his queen became legendary in the neighborhood. Fed up with the constant fighting, Adolph moved out of their home and into a bedroom at the factory, with only his Great Dane for company. Yet, strangely, he still walked over to the house every evening for dinner. Louise didn't know the full extent of their financial troubles, but she suspected the worst as Adolph began taking out loans to keep the factory afloat. Her scolding grew more furious, and there was talk she was preparing to leave him. Eventually, the business bled so much red ink that Luetgert had no choice but to shut it down, putting 200 men out of work. The factory was on the verge of being seized by the sheriff. Then, on May 1st, 1897, Louise Luetgert vanished.